Do 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 do. Take the curtain up. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow. Oh, that's right. You have lovely ties.
More.
I have elastic. So we're wearing masks in the shop as our circles, mostly mine, expand. Except for filming and eating.
Filming and eating. And yesterday we ate at 2 different tables because there were only that many.
It helped with the social distancing that there wasn't space.
There was only one spot at each table to sit at.
Oh boy. And Liz has made me lovely. She made both of us flannel back masks. And I didn't think they'd be easier to breathe through, but I think they're easier to breathe through. And I have found a lovely secondary use for my pigtails.
Yeah.
Awesome. Natural mask ear savers.
So my little knots help my ties stay in the right place.
Yeah, she's got lovely ties for, adjustability and stuff.
If I don't have my knots on, then it...
Anyway. Hi! I'm Rebecca. I'm the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in Brevard, North Carolina.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion at Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in Brevard, North Carolina.
And we are showing off our Sun Dragon swag today.
It's Casual Wednesday.
Casual. Apparently that's a thing now. That's cool.
Anytime I show up in a shirt, it's casual whatever day.
Yep. It is VSC today, virtual shopping channel, QVC adjacent. So it is our day to show you cool stuff you can buy in the shop.
We have some cool stuff planned.
We got a visit from Emerald on Friday. Been planning that for a little while. For those of you who don't know, Emerald is our wonderful local indie dyer, Daydream Dyeworks. Pretties. Do we have anything? Well,
you did Flutterby with that.
Yes, this is the colorway. The not white part of this is Flutterby, which is one of her specialties. For my butterfly cowl, I could wear that today.
Yeah.
Liz?
This will be all Daydream Dyeworks when it's done. Too many hangs. Some of it will be repeated colorways and some 22 rows won't. I might have been collecting Daydream Dyeworks for a while.
Yeah. We love her stuff. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. I think we showcased recently, everything you see in front of you up near the camera is Daydream Dyeworks. Some of it is new stuff, and some of it is old. We just got a fresh order from her a month or so ago, in the middle of the pandemic, And it was mostly fingering weight, great for shawls. And some of it we sold out of pretty fast. So I said, I think it's time for some DK weight, because her bases have names. They're really fun. So does Yarn Babies, who we were showcasing Yarn Baby a little while ago. So the base, for the people who aren't as introduced to it, and I've learned a lot since opening a yarn shop, the base is the yarn itself. And it can have different twists to it. It can have, these two guys, if I hold them up close.
The texture
is different. Yeah. The fiber can be different. The way that it's been spun can be different. It's just there's so many different things. And so that can affect how the color is taken from the dye. Again, I'm learning. I can't dye yarn myself, but I'm learning.
We have a Feederbrook example of that.
Ooh.
Spinny.
But while she's doing that, the Wish base,
same colorway, chunky.
Yeah.
This one's chunky. This one's
same dyes
DK.
are used then if it's the same colorway. It's the idea, but it will take to it differently. The Wish base, her Daydream Dyeworks DK base, DK weight, thicker. Colors just show up vibrantly on it. Here's one that I'm gonna sneak over to Liz's side of the table. Yeah,
There's the tweed and the...
Yeah.
If that helps.
So, yes. So Just Bite Me is the colorway that she developed specifically for Transylvania County. Transylvania, Just Bite Me. And here's an example of her 9 to 5 base. So 9 to 5, the basic sock weight. Beautiful, gorgeous, lovely. Same on her BFL tweed base. Now that base,
She said it's a grayer base.
It's grayer. It's got these flecks in it, so it's going to pick up the color differently. And then, here's the Wish base. So the thicker yarn, it's going to pick up the color in different ways. All the same. So.
It's so yummy. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite colorways.
Stick that.
Like, because the blues are just, if you like blues.
It's super popular in the shop too. So, like, people coming in. Sometimes it's popular because people are coming in saying, ooh, I want a memento of my trip to Brevard, Transylvania County colorway. There's a story. On top of that, it's a gorgeous color. So, you know. So, we're going to talk about Daydream Dyeworks today and the new stuff we got in. We got in DK weight sweater quantities.
For right now. If people
buy them, then we don't have sweater quantities left.
Yeah.
If you would, so the idea of sweater quantity is it should be enough for most people to make a full-size sweater. I think we got about 6 skeins.
Of each color.
Of each color. And I'm going to reach over and grab...
Blossom.
Well, just one of the DK skeins so you can know. It's 100% superwash merino. 4-ply DK. So how many plies are twisted in the yarn? 231 yards for 100 grams. So 231 yards times 6. We're dealing with, my math's going to fail me, but at least like 1,300
These
yards.
are some of the new colors.
Yes, we have 4 colors. We
Just
got 5 in on the order, but one of them has been earmarked for one of our knitters. She knows who she is.
Blossom.
So I'm honestly not even gonna show it here. Next time we get it in, we'll show it off.
Night unfurls.
Mm-hmm.
It is so pretty and dark and broody and July.
So a lot of these, except for the Blossom, which I'll hold up without this little label's coming off. I'm gonna put it back on. The Blossom is the only one that's on the lighter side, but it's just so pretty. And the others, I mean, I'm stumbling over my words today. I think part of it is I had my coffee at its normal time. It is still sinking in because I just took a record number of packages to the post office. It was 14 because I counted the receipt because a lot of shirts came in that we sent out. So I'm going to have these pauses where it's like, hang on, the next word's coming. Hang on. Bear with me. She's used to this. She's just like, whatever. So no, Daydream, so Just Bite Me. Again, words will come out wrong. Hopefully this doesn't mean a migraine's heading my way. Sometimes it can. We'll find out. I'll let you know tomorrow. Just Bite Me, all-time favorite. Night Unfurls, we've had on many different bases. It's just so pretty. You've got the deep blue that's close to Just Bite Me, but then you have these pinky purples. It's very similar to the pinky purple you'll have in More Than Love, which I'll talk about in a second, the reason that's out right now. It's deep, but then there will be little patches of lighter areas that it's gonna be so pretty. We've had this in the Dragon base, so speaking of bases, the 9 to 5 is the fingering weights workhorse, right? What you consider for sock yarn. The Dragon base, which we got some new stuff in, is the sparkly. Fingering weight, but sparkly. And there's a different ply to it, and, you know, lots of things, if you look at it specifically, you'll be like, ooh.
We did get some Dragon base.
I know, we're about to show that off. And then, again, the Wish base. So how it shows up. I think this is new to us in this base. The July.
I don't think we've ever had July.
I don't think we have either. If you go on her Etsy page, Etsy, right? I think that's where she sells it.
Daydream Dyeworks.
Daydream Dyeworks on Etsy. You get to see. She has a different colorway for every month, and it's so gorgeous. It's really wonderful. So buy through us, buy through her, support her. That's awesome. I mean, we don't mind if you help us support the shop, but we also want to support her right now. So
we got another month in the dragon base, so it sparkles. This is October. It's yellows and blues and browns with a pop of red. It's actually really cool.
That pop of yellowy red, right?
Yeah.
Which sun dragon colors.
Yeah. There's like
but
red up
the
in
red
there.
flecks in there.
Yeah, and there's red in the brown.
It just started pouring outside.
It did.
Welcome to Brevard. Okay.
So the dragon base is 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 5% gold stellina. It's a 2-ply fingering weight, and it's 438 yards.
So it's gonna have that texture that's closer to the fiber spakes. It's gonna have a almost bubbly texture, but not quite. Like when you knit with it, it'll be wonderful.
We got October,
and
there's only 2 of the October, 2 of Sunset Cloud Break,
which is
go ahead.
It's been really popular at our shop. Sunset Cloud Break is one of the first colors we brought in from her. And it is very much in the theme of Yarn Babies, lots of one color and then a poof, which this in some ways is the same way, but we've got 2 colorways going on down here and then the poof of bright color.
This one has yellow and pinks and blues.
And mostly gray.
And some white with the mostly gray.
And it's so gorgeous. I've seen it knit up in so many different ways. Depending on your color stitch repeat, you will get things pooling or moving, or it's awesome.
We also got 2 of Sweet Tooth. It's greens and yellows and brights and dulls, and it's just, I love her.
Emerald always has really cool names for her stuff, and there's stories behind like all of them. We don't know the stories, but you could always ask.
And because we sold out of it so fast, we have
like that
4 of the dancing bees. So 2 of those, 4 of these. So.
And they come out different every time. You'll be able to tell it's the same colorway. But like this one of Dancing Bees, I think I see brighter pinks in it. It's pink and white, and then you have these little hints of yellow and black. So it's like, what were you describing it as?
It looks like bees dancing over a field of pink flowers.
Yeah. And it's really cool. And so we have more of it this time because it just went like that. We have a knitter, shouts Candy, who is making the Venezia, the Hohi Locatelli Venezia shawl out of Dancing Bees. And actually, I think Karen might be making the Venezia as well. The 2 people who bought it out last time. So we got twice as much this time. It's her yarn is so gorgeous. It's Yarn Baby, Daydream Dyeworks, we love them. Neighborhood Fiber Company is another company that we love that we're almost out of their stuff. We're trying to bring it back in more. Either local or unique or just fantastic dyers that we know we like to stock, and we're trying to bring in more of that during crazy times like this so we can offer you more cool stuff. We have what Liz is holding right now.
We're down to 3.
We're down to 3. So these are things called sock blanks, and Emerald when I said, hey, we want to reorder from you, she said, you want some sock blanks? Because she's just starting to experiment with sock blanks. And we were like...
They're all one of a kind.
Yeah. What Emerald likes to call guitar solos, because they're one of a kind. They cannot be replicated.
It looks really dark, but there's beautiful blues and greens and...
It's like a modern painting. It's like it's almost like graffiti type painting, tie-dye-ish. So what sock blanks are, for people who don't know, and they're done in different ways. This is a single strand sock blank. It's a machine knit. Usually it's sock weight. So look how pretty that is. That's just modeled and awesome. It's been machine knit on a pretty loose gauge, and it's blank when you get it, when the dyer gets it, and then they dye it already knit. And what you do is you unravel it. You can just unravel and knit as you go, or you can unravel the whole thing and make a ball out of it, and then you knit with it. Look at that. I mean, what I love about this one, oh my gosh, is these random pops of really bright stuff, right? The bright yellows and everything in there. We had 2 others, and one was like teals and greens, a lot like July in a way, but not really. I think it had some brighter teals and stuff in it. And I don't even remember the other one, but I know that you took it. Because, employee here, she kind of has rights to be able to do that. She's going to use it in her papillon, yes.
We also, just for anybody bringing it to Yarn Baby, we have some Yarn Baby sock blanks.
She did the giraffe style dyeing on it that we got when we got some from her.
They are single ply as well.
They are single, yeah.
400.
What we mean by that is sometimes they are machine knit with 2 strands in them. So that way, if you wanted to make socks off of them, because the whole idea is you knit off of them, the colors recombine in a new way. And it's unpredictable, and which can be really fun. And if you are, if you like that, awesome. When there's 2 strands, you can make socks that match if you're making socks. The single strand, you might use it for other stuff, or you have socks that you don't know how they're going to turn out. So
for those keeping track of numbers, Daydream Dyeworks Sock Blanks are 75, 25, 75% superwash merino and 25 nylon. They are 4-ply fingering weight, and there is 463 yards per 100 grams. We are selling those for $37.95.
Yeah, I don't know if we did prices on other things. We'll go revisit. The important thing to point out before she does stats on Yarn Baby is usually a sock blank is about the same yardage as a 100-gram fingering
socks,
weight.
yeah.
So 400 plus yards, enough for a pair of socks.
Yarn Babies are 435 yards.
Mm-hmm.
They're 80-20, so 80% with the merino and 20 nylon, and we have them for $39.50. We have 2 colors left. We have
that purpley pinky loveliness, and we have one of what I like to call the chocolate chip cookie. Because they look like little chocolate chip cookies, like in milk or something. And
when I've bought some of the the Yarn Baby when we got them in a few years ago, or not a few, but a couple year and a half ago.
A little while ago.
Yeah, I'm knitting a shawl, and it comes out looking totally different than, because you're pulling it apart and striping, and so the spots are
so if you love the way it looks, buy it just to hang on to it.
Yeah.
If you want to be surprised by what's going to happen, knit with it.
It's a complete awesome surprise.
Yeah, it's just they're fun. They're really fun. They don't float everybody's boat, but I think they're awesome and amazing. So we have some, just to back up a step. Where'd my label go? Yeah, again, that whole, where'd my brain go for a second? The Wish base, DK weight, I think I gave you all the stats except the price, and if I gave you the price, I'm giving it to you again. $29.25 per skein. Okay. And then the Dragon base is what?
$33.75.
And the 9-to-5 base is $29.25. If you wanted the straight up 9-to-5 base. Sorry, I had it one right in front of me. And the tweed base, maybe we'll try to get tweed up. I don't think we have a whole lot of tweed in the shop right now.
We only have like 2 colors.
Yeah, we haven't ordered that yet. That has been very popular at times, and we might bring it in maybe closer to the fall. We'll see. But
I'm partial to Blossom on a tweed base.
Ooh. Have we had that?
Yeah, I bought it.
See, here's my thing with not knowing what we have or what we've had in the past. I know some of it, but especially when people were in the shop. Emerald would come over for knit night, and the box would go out on the table, and people here for knit night would help us sticker them. I'd see the names, and they'd maybe stick in my head, but sometimes I wouldn't even be able to put a name with a color because it would already be gone. And I'm not complaining. I just have no idea what it looks like.
My pink shawl with the black mohair.
Yes,
that was Blossom on a tweed base.
Because I saw this and went, ooh, that's pretty. I don't think we've ever had this before. And apparently we've had it on a different base, which means it would look a little different. And I bet that I didn't see it because it came in and left.
I could neither confirm nor deny that, I might have bogarted that.
Okay. So here, while we're doing yarn, I'm going to hit the other things I posted on Instagram about this yesterday. We're still in the week long because Casablanca has extended the free pattern time for the hug shot, which I got section 5 done on last night. Different texture up here. It's been really fun.
It looks so different in person than it does on the camera.
It's hard to capture it. It's much brighter.
It's so bright.
So just a reminder that through June 14th, if you buy 2 skeins of fingering weight yarn, and we have some kits set up, please, if you don't buy a kit, you really need to specify that you're getting yarn for the hug shot for us to know to give you a code. But if you buy one of the kits, which is like these 2 are listed online. Buy that, we give you the code so you can get the pattern for free through June 14th. We had an interesting thing where we had made some combos, and 2 of them we made with one of our favorite colorways, which is Fiber Spates Vivacious 4-ply Pebble Beach. It's this wonderful tonal gray that has a little bit of blue and a little bit of brown in it, just very subtle. And we had made 2 combos using those because we had 2 skeins left. And we had a knitter who came by and said, I want to make a shawl. And we showed her that colorway and she said, I'll take 2, please.
We were like,
okay. Which meant suddenly those kits we could no longer sell because we don't have it. We can't even, I could show you the DK weight version of it, right?
Which looks just slightly different.
Because it's a different base. Y'all learning today. We dropping some facts on y'all. Let me find it. So this is the DK weight version of what we sold yesterday. Let me get the tags out of the way. The fingering weight is what we sold yesterday. So we had to find new kit combos for 2 lovely yarns that we have mentioned the dyers' names already today. So I was going to show it to y'all so you know. I tried to put pictures up on Instagram. They may or may not capture the true essence of the color. Showing you on video may or may not capture the true essence of the color. But I wanted to show you. So we had paired Yarn Baby's Dirty TARDIS, not to be confused with the gorgeous Just Bite Me. They are gorgeous in their own ways. But we had paired Yarn Baby Dirty TARDIS with the fingering weight version of this. So pretty. It's going to be awesome. I say we, I mean Liz. Liz is my color guru, so, you know.
Except for fades. Can't do those.
I think she can do fades. She just doesn't want to admit it or try it. Anyway. So, here's what she picked out instead. Lorna's Laces. We are running really low on Lorna's Laces, but it's another gorgeous, larger company, but gorgeous hand-dye. So, here is Dirty TARDIS with Lorna's Laces Dusk. And it's as you can see, different than this, different combo. Gonna give you a different look. It is a wonderful kind of steel gray blue. Like there's hints of blue in this gray. It's gonna be awesome. The other one that she pulled out, so we had done Daydream Dyeworks 9 to 5, More Than Love. Again, those lovely fuchsia purples.
And it has touches of brown in it.
Yeah, so here's what she had done. Again, we don't have the right weight of yarn for this. And it was going to be gorgeous. Liz noticed those browns. That's the word. Dark browns in here. See the dark browns in there? And she went, ooh. Ooh. We have a Lorna's Laces that is like a tonal dark brown, almost black. So pretty. This one's called Carbon. Gonna be amazing. So, but those we only have one of each, mostly because we
only have one of each of the Lorna Laces.
We're really low on it. So, if either of those, if you're like, ooh, that speaks to me, go buy it. We only have one of each, you know. So, yeah, there's still, I want to say, 2 kits of mine available. Very different, you know. You've got the half and half, the dipped and dappled from Ba, and the tonal sea green. We only have 2 more options of that because we only have 2 more skeins of this.
I just realized we have some dipped and dappled other combos.
I know, I was kind of hoping she'd do that, but we just haven't had time, so maybe we will. Can you pull the one? So when we got this is like hot pink with white and a little bit of this green yellow. Lovely color. We have the exact opposite. Can I grab? Yeah. Well, we have the exact. I was going between these two. I was like, which one do I want to do? Do I want to do the pink? Do I want to do the green? Because this is the exact opposite. It's got the highlights from this one is the main dipped color in this one, and then the dappled is the pink. So it's the opposite of this. I'm going to see if before we go home today, if Liz can find a combo for this. No pressure, Liz. No pressure. And then this one, Bumblebee. I was looking at this yesterday, and I was thinking about would we want a light or a dark, or maybe a completely other color, like a white or a black. A black would this wouldn't pop enough. But I bet Liz can find something really cool for this too. We're letting the mail lady know that we're cool. So, yeah.
I was thinking if the Bumblebee, you could do a purple or a pink or even a blue or something to make it look like
the deep purple that we have over there.
We could deep purple. You could light purple. You could.
Are you thinking of tonal? Like we have. Ooh. I bet. Okay, we'll try to have those up on the site later today if we find nice combos, and maybe if we remember, we'll talk about them on the Straight Up Sideshow tomorrow, because it's all week, so we're gonna keep putting it in your face because it's fun. Like what I'm liking about this right now, and I'll probably mention this tomorrow. I stalled out on the Breathe and Hope. I also was doing a million other things at the same time. It has. I was saying this on Knit Night last
keeps
night.
Telling her to breathe.
Look, can you see that from over there?
It did. I was making a minion funny, but
I can't do plays on words right now. I get too much of that at home. Okay. Dad jokes. Okay. So, you have sections where it is 2 rows of one color and 2 rows of the other, but each one is different. Each one has a different pattern to keep you entertained and occupied and going, well, what's next? Well, what's next? What am I going to do next? And then these sections, which look variegated, look like there's lots going on, but it's the one colorway of mine that's dipped and dappled that's going to change up quite a bit. But these 2 sections, right here and right here, which is hard without blocking. It's really hard to show you what I'm pointing at. And I'm getting reversed in the camera. I'm like, why when I tug on this is it not? It's because I should be tugging on this. Okay. But the 2 pink and white sections on this are the same. So you get something new and then something that you've done before, and something new and something that you've done before. And the thing you've done before is with only one color, so it gives you a break. So for people who need some variety to keep you going, yes, this is great. This is really great. Because I have talked to knitters, and I've been one of those knitters that I get far enough in a shawl and I'm like, I want to die now. I'm done. I have to do how much more, and the rows are getting longer. What? So, can keep you entertained. And the pattern is free if you buy yarn from us. Anyway, so, oh wow, we're already at 28 minutes. Look at that.
Then really quick,
we gotta show you a notion because we're trying to throw some notions in here, and we thought of some good ones at Knit Night last night.
We've had these for a little bit. Wee ones, they're polymer clay and they're mini little things. We have white squirrels and acorns.
I'm getting closer. I'm sorry I'm getting close to you, but oh my gosh, look at those little guys. Look.
We have dachshunds.
Should I mention before we move on from the white squirrels? Brevard is known for white squirrels. They do truly exist, and we asked her to make these specially for this area and for us. So we got tons. Love them. We have what?
Dachshunds. Some of these we only have 1 set, some we have 2, but the white squirrels we have several.
It's so hard to show these off, but I promise you, they're little dachshunds. They're so cute.
We have bunny rabbits.
And some of these, you'll see different ones. So you can mark beginning of round, and you can mark places in the round. I should mention, I want to say these will work up maybe to a size 10. If I'm looking at this, 9s or 10s. Because they are fixed. These won't work for crochet.
Yep. We have sloths.
Oh my gosh. Sloths.
Ladybugs.
And one ladybug's on a leaf if you need to mark beginning of round. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to put these in the camera.
I just realized these are cows. Are they cows or are they pigs?
I think they're cows with scarves.
Scarves and hats. 2 have hats and 2 have scarves.
Look!
And these are dragonflies.
There we go. You can kind of see them. Some different colors so you can mark different things. They're little polymer clay, and she makes them herself, and they're hand done, and they're amazing. Price on them?
Price on them is $27.50.
Mm-hmm. Set of how many? I want to say
4.
It might depend on
Between 4 or
kit.
5.
Yeah. So anyway, they're absolutely adorable. And so Liz thought, since we're showing those off, that she'd show off a few of the other either handmade or just fun stitch markers.
We have these are fiber circle, and this one is lettered, so you have A, B, C, and they're fixed, and then you have a removable stitch marker, which is a llama.
Here, let me show them up close. These guys, this is a lady in Texas makes these. See? Can you kind of see that llama there? There we go.
We have that set is more neutral.
I'll try to photograph as many of these as I can to put them up on the site, right?
Some of those 2 I think are the only 2 with the wait. Well, we have some that have. We have a couple that have a removable one, and a couple that are all, and several that are all fixed. We have cows. We have
cute
cats.
cats. And then one to mark beginning of round. Oh, it's on the other side. It's a little fishbone thingy.
This one is got ups and begin round.
Oh, the
and
ups
needle
one.
1, 2, and 3.
Those are cool because the oops one is a lobster claw.
Yep.
So you can go back and mark a mistake and know when you get back to it. This one's called sock set because you can mark your double point needles so you know which one's which. Needle 1, needle 2, all that kind of stuff.
We have.
Did we say what prices? Most of these I think
Are $9.95.
Are $9.95. There might be some. They might just all be. I can't remember. So those are fun. We'll try to put as many up as we can. Is there another one we should? It's really hard to show them off to the camera when the camera's way over there. I'll try to put pictures up.
Yeah. We have lots of various ones. So.
We have Liz grabbed a few other. We have these sock marks. They are not as fancy and fun, but they do have different numbers of beads, so you can mark your double point needles.
Yep.
That's kind of cool.
We have little tubes of handmade origami stars.
Those are by a sexy knitter, and she hand makes those too.
5 of them in a tube.
Mm-hmm.
And just for fun, I threw in the crafty faux letter by. We have shawl pins.
We have shawl pins by her, but these are not stitch markers, but another cool thing for your knitting.
They're a little sheet with a...
Making you get up, I'm sorry.
With a little divot cut out that you can clip your yarn into. Keep your ends together.
Keep your ends all managed.
They're like end miners.
We tell people to tie up their ends so they don't accidentally knit with their ends. That's interesting. Never squeaked like that before.
The first time I knit with my tail, I had bought a set of these. They were in my bag, and I did not pull them out, and I knit with my tail.
Anyway, yeah, this has been kind of a mellow VSC. We hope you enjoyed it. I'll do my best to take pictures and get stuff up online later today.
Should be fun.
All right, we're gonna sign off and wave goodbye and all that. Yeah.
Stay tuned for the adventures of Liz and Rebecca tomorrow.
Yes. I think we forgot to say it yesterday, but if you haven't already, please subscribe. I think a lot of our viewers are already subscribed, but please consider subscribing and hitting the bell and giving it a thumbs up and sharing it. If you think there's anyone else who might get a kick out of us, even if we're on more mellow days, share it.
If you know somebody that knits and you don't, tell them about us. Or crochets.
Or yeah,
anybody that yarns.
Oh, you're the one who's like, I say midnight, you're like, crocheters too. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm looking for my mask. Where did I put my mask? Oh.
Yep.
It fell on the floor. So yeah, we're gonna go do some work now. We love y'all. We miss you. Bye. Let's see how much I have done on my Breathe and Hope tomorrow. Here we go.